Hi folks, it's Pete here from Ashton's Cars, selling off one of my own vehicles. This is my Landrover Discovery TD5. You may have seen it previously on the channel. I bought this car about 6 months ago in order to use it for towing, and I've never got around to actually doing any towing with it. It's just been a little bit of a toy, but I've got a few too many of them. As you can see in the background, there is my Land Cruiser, and I decided I had to sell one. I've dilly-dallied around thinking about it, and unfortunately it's the Discovery that's got to go. If anything, this is probably the more capable of the vehicles in terms of its off-road ability, but I don't really go off-roading. I need something that's just a workhorse for work, and the Land Cruiser serves that purpose pretty well. So because that's an automatic and I'm a lazy git, I've decided to sell my Disco. This one's a TD5 and it's a manual gearbox. As you can see, it's not standard. It's got a raised ride height, it's got spacers on the wheels, but it doesn't stop there. It's got big sump guards, steel sump guards underneath it, as you can see, steel bumpers. It's got the winch, and it has got the high-level snorkel on it. It's also straight piped, so it sounds as aggressive as it looks. It's a proper beast of a car, this is, and I know someone's going to have a lot of fun with this. These are becoming very, very much the go-to car with the off-road community. The TD5 engine is very, very tunable. You can have a remap on it very easily, and I think get well over 200 horsepower. Mine here is only about 150 horsepower, but you can easily get them over 200. Loads of torque in them as well. It's a 5-cylinder, so it sounds great, especially when straight piped, which this car is. As you can see, I've got standard wheels on this car, but not standard tyres. I've got a nice set of Marshall tyres, which are very, very grippy indeed. Ideal for off-roading. I've got mud flaps fitted to it as well. And the reason that I bought this particular example is that the MOT history on it was quite a good read, in a sense, in that it hasn't had a hard life, hasn't been welded like a majority of them. This was done by the previous owner. Most of the work that you see on the car, he again was going to use it as a bit of a tow bus and really didn't use it. He bought a recovery truck, so it's just us traders, we buy these toys and we never get around to using them. But I bought it as it is now. It was originally a 7-seater, but now it's a 5-seater. So if you are looking online and it says 7-seater, it is not. All right, but please feel free to have a look at the reg number on the MOT check, and you will see that it's actually got a really good MOT history for a Discovery too. Normally these have had all manner of welding done on them. This one hasn't. I think it has been very well looked after by previous owners. Obviously it's not an immaculate car. It is done for off-roading. There are minor little blemishes and dents on it. The headlining has been taken out of it. You know, it's not a show pony, it's a work tool, this car is. But what a tool, what a work tool it is. Proper steel bumpers these are. Okay, they're not those horrible brittle things that these come with as standard. You're not going to end up with that getting shattered to a million pieces the minute you touch a rock with it. It's strong, it's sturdy, it's ready to use. Look at that. Look at that snorkel. And then you've got the big LED light bar as well. I'll show you how that works in a second, but it is absolutely dazzling, the light that comes off it. And at night, it's fantastic. It can light this whole pitch up, in fact, that car can. To the front, another steel bumper. We've got the number plate raised up above there because it needs to make room for this massive heavy-duty winch, which would get you out of trouble if you needed it. Now, this is a 2002 car, but as you can see, it's got the 2004 front end on it. It's had that professionally converted, so it's got the nicer lights on it. They're quite sought after. Underneath, you can't see a lot, but there is a big sump guard there, look. It's all there. It's coming with a brand new MOT, this car is as well. There's a couple of little bits of trim missing off it, which are going back on. I've got them. There's a little bit of trim missing off there. I've got that in the boot to go back on it, but it's an aggressive old beast of a thing, this is, honestly. It is still quite practical as a 5-seater. It hasn't got the 7 seats in it, but you've got a reasonable back seat there. It's not too battered. Now, the original headlining's been taken down, and instead we've got this sort of black painted foam, which does the job much better, because the headlinings on these always end up sagging and looking horrible. It is on air suspension on the rear still. It has, as I say, got spacers on it to make it lifted a little bit and to give it this more aggressive stance than standard, but it is air suspension, and that's very good if you're going to use this car for towing, because it obviously means that it will adjust itself to the weight that's on the back of it. We have got a heavy duty tow bar on it as well. 3.5 ton towing capacity this car has got. That's the reason I bought it. In the front, little bit of wear to the seat there. See that? Yeah, it's not really that bad though. The rest of it's all pretty intact. Twin sunroofs, but they are sealed up, guys, all right? That's because they have a habit of leaking, and if you're going to go off-road in it, you do not want to be chancing one of them leaking on you. So they've been sealed up by the previous owner. Look at that. Pretty original and standard inside though. Let's get the keys out and start this beast up, shall we? Oh, they're in the ignition. What am I doing? Got a big bunch of keys on me, but the keys for this are there. Right, I've got 2 keys for it as well. Ugh. Jump up into it, and you literally do. I'm 5'10", and even I have to sort of scoot myself up into this car. It's big. Start her up. The startup sequence, as you will see, all the lights go off, as they should do. It has done 149,000 miles, this car has. Now, it is still daylight, believe it or not, but we're in Wales and it's winter, so it's dark. So I'm going to put the lights on, show you what it looks like. Pretty good, eh? We've got dual climate control. We've got a modern Bluetooth stereo system on there, which actually works really well. It streams your music as well, that does. So I'm quite keen on that. Let's give this a rev, and you can hear, hopefully, my slightly non-standard TD5 engine spool itself into life. Bit of a beast, guys, bit of a beast. People get out of your way when you're driving around in this, especially with that big winch on it. So these are a 5-speed manual, and we have got low and high ratio gears there. It's permanent 4-wheel drive. All Landrover Discoveries, Defenders, every Land Rover is permanent 4-wheel drive. So there's no other levers to mess around with. You've just got low and high. Obviously, low ratio is only for when you're doing serious off-roading. We have got descent control though, which is a standard feature on these cars. And we have got electric windows all round, which all work properly, look. And that's the thing, actually, this car, everything on it does work exactly as it should. I have got my my chap in the garage going to go right through it. We're going to get a new MOT put on it. But it's always been super reliable, this car has. And as I say, it is one of my personal vehicles. It's registered in my name, and I've been using it. It's a bit of a beast. Normally these crunch in synchro on second. That's the normal sort of Disco 2 thing, but this one doesn't. I will say if fourth, sometimes you've got to go a little bit slow into it, or it sort of just only half goes in. But it does all, once you get used to that, it's fine. It's great. I'll tell you what I will do is I'll put this light on now, so that my light's up here. Can you see that? Look at the light. It's not even properly dark yet, but you can see how much it's lighting up. It's ridiculous, this LED light bar is. Let me show you it. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And that was one of the reasons I bought it as well, because it is quite handy sometimes just to light up the pitch on dark. I mean, what is it? 3:45. It's not properly night yet, but you can see how dark it is here. It gets really dark, and it's quite handy for that job. I'm probably going to miss it. You can probably hear my my exhaust. I believe it to be straight pipe, this thing, but it's a rear exit. It's not one of those really noisy side exit ones, so it doesn't sound ridiculous, but it has got a bit more of a sound to it than my mechanic's standard one, shall we say. Yeah, if you want to get noticed and if you want to do a bit of off-road and have some fun, what a great car. It's great, it's ready to use. You could further modify it again by putting even more tough suspension on it, I guess. But it is quite nice as it is. It handles the road really well, and I'd be more than happy to tow with this thing. That was, again, my original idea till the Land Cruiser came and seduced me. Now, various people online will have various views on whether I've done the right thing in having... Let's turn those lights off because it's making it seem even darker. Have I done the right thing? Buying a Land Cruiser and selling my Disco? I don't know. Maybe. I'm sure everyone's got an opinion. But it is my decision, and that's what I've decided to do. But yeah, rightly or wrongly, one of them had to go, and this one's unfortunately the one. I just find the auto box in that more relaxing for the amount of miles I do. This is more fun, without a shadow of a doubt. So if you're after something as a bit more of a recreational vehicle, this is definitely the one to go for. It's actually better on fuel as well, much better on fuel, in fact, than the Toyota. I think partly because of the manual gearbox. But yeah, if you're looking for something that's an off-road beast, this one's going to be properly workshop checked. It is in very good shape underneath. It's not perfect, it's not a show pony. There are little marks, little nicks on it. For example, you know, on the bonnet here, look, where is it? There's a little dent there. You know, it's not a show car, but it's a great tool, and it will get you out of trouble every time, and it's been extremely reliable. And in fact, these TD5s, in my opinion, are one of the best engines that Land Rover ever made. They're chain driven, they're capable of big miles, and they're capable of big power. So do not be put off because it's got a Land Rover badge on it. This is not the newer and reliable Ingenium style Land Rover. This is old school. 07932873646 if you've got an interest in this car. But if you've got an opinion on it, get in the comments, let me know. Feel free to tell me I'm mental for selling it, or feel free to tell me I'm mental for owning it in the first place. You will love it or hate it, that's all I can say. I love it, but I just cannot afford to keep two of them, so it's got to go. But yeah, give us a call. We're happy to take Part X, we're happy to arrange delivery. I'll be sad to see it go, but it does need to go, so feel free to give us a call if you're interested. Check out the item description of this video, and it will have more details of this car in there, and a bit more about the spec as well. But thank you for watching. Bye for now.